The moment we talk about organizations and management, remember, the organizations are teams of people who have created a kind of synergy. They look after every important activity that an organization has to undertake. These activities include marketing, finance, HR, management information system. Therefore, these people have gained different levels of expertise. The most important role is that of the entrepreneur who is able to connect them all. And therefore, entrepreneurship is a very important quality of an individual. You all can develop your qualities, different qualities, whichever you want to, depending upon your own career choice or your own goals of life. If you really want to enter into the corporate world, I will suggest you all to groom your entrepreneurial skills. They will help you tremendously. Whether you become an entrepreneur or you become a corporate executive doesn't matter. The qualities of the entrepreneurs are very important. They will help you always in the corporate sector. And the most important quality of entrepreneur that I'm talking here is the quality to connect different people together in a very well coordinated manner. People who are experts in marketing, people who are experts in production, people who are experts in technologies, people who are expert in HR, people who are expert in management information systems, people who are experts in as dealers or distributors, and people who are as suppliers, connecting them all, connecting financiers in this group, connecting marketers, connecting distributors, connecting suppliers, creating a value chain whereby the sum total of these people is far more than their individual contributions. They can play a very important role through their collective efforts. So organizations are entities that are able to transform individual energies into collective energy. And that collective energy is more than the individual sum total. So if you are able to create an organization, it is possible because of your capabilities, which include your entrepreneurial skills. Therefore, sharpen your entrepreneurial skills so that you can contribute more to the world. So to contribute more to the world, you need to develop your entrepreneurial skills, which can enable you to transform the world towards positive direction. Entrepreneurship, as we have discussed, is sum total of your various qualities, which include qualities like leadership, courage, decision making, coordination, innovation, ability to undertake networking, public relations, maintaining good relations with various bodies. All these are qualities of entrepreneurship. And you have to develop all these qualities so that you are able to contribute substantially to your own life and to the world at large. A large number of organizations fail just because the entrepreneurs focus only on a few qualities. If you are good in finance, probably for some time you can grow, but you cannot grow unless you also develop leadership quality, unless you also develop marketing skills, unless you also develop, these entrepreneurship is a sum total of various qualities, and you have to develop all these qualities so that you are able to perform well. And you have to develop, you have to develop your ability to do marketing. You have to do you have to create better understanding of finance. You have to create a better understanding of people as resources, people as important pillars of the organizations. So you have to grow your organizations through your development of your own qualities. Every individual has the responsibility to this universe, because We all have benefited tremendously from this world. So we have the responsibility to contribute positively towards creation of a greener planet, green economy, circular economy. This is our responsibility. Each of us have got this responsibility. And therefore, for an entrepreneur, try to create business opportunities in the domains where it is where you are contributing positively towards environment, contributing positively towards ecology, ecosystem. So the journey of entrepreneurship has to start from this understanding. The understanding is that you have to develop a wider understanding, wider qualities, personality development, marketing skills, financial analysis, and also an ability to understand green technologies, ability to transform the mindset of people towards green technologies, towards environment friendly technologies, because it's all a question of mindset, right? We have not developed our technologies to think in that direction. If everybody will start thinking in that direction, probably there will be new technologies sooner. There will be better technologies which would be able to contribute significantly to the environment. And probably people will also start discarding those products which are causing harm or damage to the environment in some form or other. As people develop their awareness, as people grow, get education, come to understand the impact of the so-called modern development on the world at large, they start realizing that what we are doing is wrong. We have to become environment friendly. We have to abandon these so-called modern technologies which are causing substantial damage to the environment. The awareness may come today or tomorrow, doesn't matter, but we all have to act towards that. We have to promote environment friendly technologies. We have to help the world in becoming more nature friendly. Again, because earlier we were very environment friendly. It is the last 100 years or maybe a few decades we have started adopting environment damaging technologies. Earlier, especially in Indian context, the traditional technologies in India, which have been in use for last thousands, maybe 1,000 years, or maybe more than that, all these technologies are environment friendly technologies. We were environment friendly, and it is because of the Western influence that we have abandoned all of those technologies. And today we are also world's one of the largest polluting country. I mean, China, India, and a few other countries, they are world's largest pollution creating. Why? The credit the Western developed countries which have imposed or which have distributed the so-called modern technology which is causing substantial damage to the environment. And we cannot return back to traditional Indian practices because we have already lost many of them. Chains are broken. So there is a need to undertake proper understanding, and there is also a need of entrepreneurs in these domains, the domains of green technologies, the domains of circular economy. We require a large number of new entrepreneurs in these domains. Many of you might be having a desire to contribute substantially to this world, and therefore you might be having a willingness or a desire to become an entrepreneur as soon as possible. And therefore, I suggest you pick up entrepreneurship in the domains of maybe circular economy, or maybe in the domain of green technologies, or maybe in the direction of environment friendly technologies. Whatever you think appropriate for you, whatever suits you, the word is not important, the intent is same, that let's contribute positively towards this world. It is our duty, each of us has the duty to contribute significantly back to this world. We have taken enough from this world, we have to give back to this world, and that can happen only if all of us take commitment towards green technologies or towards green environment or towards environment friendly development. There is a need that every individual, every child should be given a fundamental understanding into business and finance. The child may become a scientist, the child may become an engineer, or the child may become a doctor, doesn't matter. A fundamental understanding of business in the schooling itself, in class 8, 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, or anywhere around these, that will help the child to prepare a better understanding of business practices, and there is a greater possibility that the child may become an entrepreneur at later stage. So if he is a doctor, if he becomes a doctor, he may become founder of a great hospital chain. If he is if he becomes an engineer, he may become an entrepreneur using latest technologies in some domain. So I suggest that the school's education system should include a small module on entrepreneurship, which should give a basic and fundamental understanding of what entrepreneurship is, what are the challenges, what are the difficulties, and how can we transform our business ecosystem. Coming back to our discussion of O&M, O&M, as we have discussed, requires you to develop a better understanding of various theories of management, better understanding of theories of organizing, theories of business analysis, theories of decision making, theories of leadership, theories of motivation, theories of marketing, finance, HR, technologies, operations. A better understanding of all these things will contribute towards development of the organization. So all of you should try to pay attention to the journey of entrepreneurship. You all have to become an entrepreneur, but the challenge is, how do you ensure that you are able to retain your fundamental understanding of Indian ethos, Indian culture, Indian values, and also you are able to adopt the Western model of development, including the latest technologies in the domains of internet and websites and other things. So combining these two things together will enable you to compete in the modern world along with using the age-old traditional technologies. So these are the challenging issues which all of us should try to address.